Halayim, La Yahal Bashim Yahawashai, Baha Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, and all the teachers out there. Peace, blessing, mercy, and citation to the whole family, the whole hopeful elect, and their families. Shalom, shalom. So now we're going to talk about, as a result, if somebody treats you bad, somebody calls you a wetback, a nigger, spick, clown, whatever they fucking call you. I've been called them things, and it's not a nice feeling, right? So as a result of being called that, I have trauma. And as a result of trauma, I behave and act and react in a certain manner, which is defensive. So now I'm going to explain to you so it can make sense, because I just broke it down to you. Pharaoh finally is going to let us go in this point in the story. Pharaoh's like, man, I fucking had enough of these motherfuckers. And it's just how you feel about it. It's just how you feel. So with that, you have to understand that when somebody treats you a certain way, you're going to react and change, and because of that treatment, you're going to react and treat others differently. So here we are Moses was telling Pharaoh, look, you got to let us go, you got to let us go, you got to let us go. But Pharaoh owned the Israelites at that time. Thought of them as his property instead of a people that were there to sojourn and then free to leave. Instead, they were made to work, right? I don't know how the wages work or how things happen, but it was not a good exchange. It wasn't a fair trade. That trade didn't pan out. It wasn't good. So if it wasn't good, then, what could we do to make it better? And that wasn't in the plans of Pharaoh, because what could we do to get it better is get the fuck out of it. So it is a big deal when you take time off for observing the holidays if you're a Hebrew Israelite. It's a big deal. Take a couple of days off for the Day of Atonement. Take a fucking week off if you have the vacation time. Take the week off for Passover. Do these things. And make it work. You gotta make it work, because people think they're in a matrix, right? But you don't know if you're an NPC or a player. Because if you're an NPC, you think you're doing whatever you want. But if you're a player, you're restricted to rules and regulations, and you have to abide by them, or else you can't play. You can't participate. Now you can participate and earn rank ups and get positions, but then you're still part of the matrix. or however you want to see that situation, matrix or reality. It's reality, really. Reality is being manipulated by what? By gods, by the angels, by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it is a perfect way to understand things, because if you're just gonna say, oh well, this is the matrix, and first of all, you have to believe that the matrix is there, and it is there, but it's not how you think. Just like Pharaoh was in control, there is people that are put in control. Everybody's real, everybody's alive, but you have a position to play, you have a role to play, and you're really playing by somebody's rules, which is the Lord's rules. And you should be happy you get to play, even though you're not going to win, because it's not about winning. So Exodus 12:30 says, and Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. And I'm going to come back to this chapter in a little bit. So shalom.